So sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, Sukhasana. Start with your left foot in front, nice and easy, and just start to fold forward, keeping your sitting bones on the mat, so don't worry about how far you go. This might be as far as your body goes, or you might stretch even farther forward, dropping the head, and just breathe into the hips. So with the left foot in front, you're going to walk your body over to the right and stretch that left arm away from you. You can even put your opposite hand on the forearm to help stretch that shoulder blade out. Keep the hips planted. So don't let that left hip come up off the mat. Keep breathing into it. And then staying over your legs, walk back to center and just hang out in the middle for a couple more breaths. Nice slow inhales and exhales. And then nice and easily using your hands, press yourself up to sitting. And we'll change the crossing of the legs. So right leg in front, comfortable seated position, sitting bones planted, start to fold forward. So again, you might stop here. If this is where your body goes to keep those sitting bones down, that's great. Or you can continue to fold forward, taking those nice, long, slow breaths. And then walk your body over to the left, stretching that right arm away from you into the shoulder, taking the opposite hand on the forearm, and breathing. Breathe into the hips and the shoulders, keeping that right hip planted. And then walk your body back to center. Hang out in the middle for a couple breaths. And using your hands and the strength of your arms, push your body up to sitting. And we're going to change positions. We're going to come onto the hands and knees. Knees directly under the hips, hands directly under the shoulders. Taking a couple rounds of cat-cow. So arching and rounding the spine on the breath. Inhale, lift the chest, arch the back, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the back, lift the belly up and dome the upper back. Spread the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the heart and chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Make this more about the upper back than the lower back. And exhale, round the spine, dome that upper back, lift the belly up. One more round. Inhale, big slow inhale. And nice long exhale. And come to a flat back, neutral spine. We're going to tuck the toes. And we're going to take a wide-legged down dog. So separate your feet the width of the mat. Spread those shoulder blades open on the back. Lift the hips up and descend the heels towards the mat. Nice, long, slow inhales and exhales. Let the head be heavy. Keep space by the neck and ears. Now walk your feet back to hips distance and walk your hands all the way back to meet your feet. Keep the knees soft. Don't hyperextend and press into the back of the knees. Soft knees with the weight a little more forward in the fronts of the feet. Clasp your hands behind your back and let the fists come forward for a nice shoulder stretch. Breathe. Long, slow inhales and exhales. Let those shoulders start to open. Now, switch the crossing of your hands. So the opposite thumb and pinkies on top. This is the awkward way. It'll feel a little unusual. And allow the fists to come forward and stretch into those shoulders. Long, slow inhales and exhales, keeping the weight slightly forward in the feet. And then release the hands, take a hold of opposite elbows, and let your body just fold forward, spreading the shoulder blades on the back, stretching into the hamstrings. Then release the hands. Put your hands on your legs or your hips. Bend the knees a lot. Keep your head dropping. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Head's the last thing to come up. Roll all the way up. Release the arms. Lift the head, shoulders back and down, standing nice and tall.